Guys, that episode, come on, just... March comes in like a lion. That episode... Probably, after this episode, I gotta say March Comes In Like a Lion is definitely a contender for anime of the year. It's definitely going in the top 5, for sure, after this episode, most definitely. Just so much symbolism. And the pacing was great as well. There's a lot more to Ray and his depression than we thought. At first, we thought it was just because he was a pro shogi player at a very young age and that he even beat his own father. Then we thought, oh, no, he probably got violated. But we see that there's so much more. Yes, he beat his father in shogi. Yes, he's the best. Yes, well, hopefully not, but there's a possibility he did get violated. But he also lost his entire family and devoured his new family. When Ray was little, his father's friend came over and the friend played shogi with Ray. And one day Ray came back from a school field trip and his family, his younger sister, his mother, his father died in a car accident from a drunk driver. And his aunts, one of his aunts, they were just so like, oh, okay, we'll just send you over to an orphanage. And there was a bunch of arguing going around, not too much focus on Ray and how he feels. And then, out of all how he says it is that the room was filled with his blood relatives. But then a man walks in, and that man is the father's friend. Shogi father, we'll call him. And Shogi father, he walks in and says, do you love shogi? And Ray lies, saying yes for his own survival. He didn't know what an orphanage was, but he was guaranteed protection, and this is at least a man that he likes. So he became a part of a shogi family, where the older sister, Kyoko, who I'm pretty sure is the same girl over in the flashback from the previous episode, and little brother Ayumu, who is the same age as Ray, they were both training to become professional shogi players. And Kyoko, she's very strong-willed. She hit and beat Ray whenever she lost to him. Ayumu ended up losing confidence in himself and decided to quit, and Kyoko was forced to quit. And then, as we all know, eventually, Ray ended up beating his shogi father. And then we see this scene where Ray, he's watching the TV, and there's this documentary on cuckoo birds, and how when the first cuckoo bird hatches, they will throw out the other unborn eggs, and they all die. And then the cuckoo bird, even if it gets so big, even bigger than its parents, the parent will continue to feed them. And that is exactly how Ray is right now. And he didn't want that. He wants to live independently, so he will stop devouring his new family. I'm just like, whoa, man. All that we have learned, this characterization, it blew my mind. Oh, man. Like, when I found out that Ray's parents died, I was all like, oh, okay, so I guess it is the average type of depression that's always depicted. A family member dies. But nope. His depression comes from more than just his family dying, but the fact that he lied to get into a new family and devoured them. Just great writing, come on! Come on, that is just great writing right there. All that symbolism and stuff. And then, not only that, there's even more to that than just the symbolism with the cuckoo bird. But when Ray was sewing up his sweater that was given to him by his shogi father, he said that it's a little zigzaggy, but it's fixed. It's just like, damn. Again, referring to how he was trying to survive. Just, oh my gosh. A very great episode. I am in love with this anime. And Shaft, you just have done it again. You just keep on producing masterpieces, man. I love this anime so much. Let me know your thoughts on this episode, on the symbolism and everything. Rei as a character, your thoughts on that. It's just, good episode, good episode. Catch me later as I review Magical Girl Raising Project. I'm your female otaku, sayonara.